Guess we should just give it a second.
Sounds good.
Hey guys, I'm Alex.
And I'm Taylor.
And we are from the Degrassi Experience.
And today we are here to talk to you about
the Degrassi Bermuda Triangle.
Ooh.
As some of you might know, there have been many characters over the past 10 seasons who have just gone away.
Disappeared.
We don't know where they went. We don't know why. They just sometimes let these people drift away. They're just gone.
And then fans go, what happened?
We don't know.
We have no explanation.
Sometimes they're a little bit insignificant, but a lot of times you're like, oh, I kind of had interest in that character. What happened?
But they gone.
So, the first character that we would like to talk about is
Alex. Alex, who was dating Paige. We all remember. But you never hear from her. It was like, she checks in with Paige.
Yeah, she was there. And then you just never heard from her again. Where'd she go?
I mean, we assume she graduates, but we don't really get a story on Alex after that.
She's on the island.
Exactly.
With John Lennon and Elvis Presley. We just don't know where they are.
Exactly.
So,
the Degrassi Bermuda Triangle.
Do you guys like Alex?
I liked her. I thought she was pretty significant.
She was significant.
And it's also she was dating one of the characters that really matter. Next character to disappear into the Degrassi Bermuda Triangle.
We have Blue.
That's a big disappearance. Like, literally, we don't know what happened. He made me angry in the last episode. Maybe it's because I'm a huge Holly J person, but, like, the last thing, she's like, I'm sorry, like, I couldn't change for you. He's like, so am I. They're like,
I feel like the Holly J and Blue
was
sort
not
of
gonna work.
Interaction was just not...
I can imagine him and Anya working. She's a LARPer. He was an artist.
But Blue was kind of a jerk. I mean, he was just kind of like... He was cocky like Declan, but he, like, was nowheres near as, like, kind or...
Right.
Like, he didn't give a crap about Holly J at all.
It was just so weird, because he was in the opening credits, you really thought there was gonna be this, like, something, like he was gonna do something.
Right, and when you see them in the opening credits, you're like, oh, damn.
Oh, he's gonna be there.
They're on now. And we'll talk about this next person. Leah is still currently in the Degrassi Next Generation Season 10 opening song.
Is she still in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna be on another episode?
She was in the beginning of Season 10, and now she's just... So she was actually more significant in the storylines, like Nina Dobrev was still there back then. So, like, she's been on the show pretty consistently, but she's always kind of been, like, the side...
Are you coming on? Are you here?
I don't know
if not been there.
If she has a reason to come back, I don't really know.
I don't know.
She's in the credits! Very weird.
Oh, this is strange.
Did Degrassi do, like, a sneak attack? Like, they didn't really put her in a grade, she just was, like, conveniently a friend?
I'm pretty sure they never, maybe they didn't give her a grade. If you have the answer for that, please let us respond.
Because we're really confused.
We have no idea what's going on.
We can think of her, but I don't know why she was still there.
Right.
She was meant to be in the Bermuda Triangle.
Right. She's like the center of the Bermuda Triangle. She's just sucking everyone in. She's like, come to the place where no one knows.
She's gone.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with her.
Well, then we have Bruce the Moose.
I love him, and I'm kind of sad that he, like, disappeared.
When they first came on, I was always like, why are these guys, like, dirty and have long hair and, like, beards? Because everybody on the show is, like, really clean-shaven, and if you ever watch, like, behind the scenes, like, the makeup artist is always, like, they always make sure, like, their skin is really smooth, so they look really youthful. And then you have, like, Bruce the Moose, and he's just... Bruce. He's pretty significant. Where did he go? Where did Johnny DeMarco go? I would like to know what he's doing.
We don't know what happened, so...
Yeah, so those characters are pretty open-ended. Then we have Damien. And if you remember, Damien came over from Lakehurst, and he started to take interest in...
Manny first, right?
It was Manny.
Then
it was Emma.
Then Liberty.
And Damien went behind Emma's back. And if he went to Damien went to prom. Crazy. Damien went to the prom with Emma. And they were a thing. And then there's the scene where, like, they all go and jump into the pool. And then Emma's just, like, pissed majorly.
Which, like, Emma, you can do better.
But then after that, we don't really hear anything from Damien
I
again.
guess, yeah, he graduates. Oh, I guess that's all he was useful for. It was like, okay, well, he's just gonna play both of these gals, and then...
And, like, when that whole bunch went to college, it just didn't work.
It was... no.
Like, when the Paige, Marco, Ellie group...
That was good.
When they went to college, that was cool. Like, they were still, like, in Toronto, near Degrassi.
Damien, gone.
Oh, yeah, Damien's gone. And then the Van Zants...
The whole Van Zant family went out the window. Where'd they go?
Okay. So...
I would have liked to heard something about...
Danny was never used a storyline to his advantage, like, a ton. For, like, a minute. It seems like when they get rid of these characters, they're like, okay, you're in a relationship, and then you're gonna disappear.
No real conclusion for Danny. Danny's cute.
Danny was a good character.
I wish they did more with him.
Yeah. She was in college. I remember she was rushing.
She was like...
to be in that sorority. And then I think that was that the last episode we ever heard of from her?
I felt like there was more to her story, or there should have been a better conclusion. I got drunk.
And then, like, streaked.
Right.
Streaking around campus. The character should just should have a Degrassi community college.
And it's the same thing as the community school.
And, like, it's connected. That's what it should be. I don't know about you guys, but I'd kind of still like to see Charlotte Arnold in the show.
Yeah, I feel like her story would work.
Right, because she's, like, been such a significant part of the storylines for the past 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm. I like her. I like her a lot.
Yeah, like...
Good, like, character arc for
She's
Holly
changed
J.
so much.
Good stuff.
Like, she was so wicked when she came on the show, and she softened up so much.
You know what? The best part about the Holly J thing is, like, they were so clever to make her Heather Sinclair's sister.
That's
like,
the beauty of Degrassi. Because
Genius.
all the characters are related or connected in one way or another.
I love it.
It's the beauty of the show.
I'm so glad we never got to see Heather Sinclair.
I wish they would, like, they show, like, Eli's dead girl, like, Julia, like, sitting in the back of his room, like, that picture of her.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, like, emo girl in a portrait. I would love to see, like, Heather Sinclair, like, in Holly J's house. like a photo of her. Like, I think that would just be really funny. Like, just give me an image.
I think the most you saw of her was...
Let me see her back.
It was, like, a back.
Yeah, it's like you never really saw her at all.
Derek
was, like, there.
He was a functioning character in a lot of episodes. And then all of a sudden it was like, Derek. Where is he? It was kind of like, I don't like you anymore because you're kind of a tool.
He was definitely there for the Jane stuff.
I think that was the last you really saw.
That was season 9, and he's gone.
They were on.
Like, they should do after graduation video. Like, what are they doing now?
Or, like, freeze frame on each of them graduating. Danny went to this college.
Right.
Like, Derek, stop being a jerk.
Hazel.
Yes.
Where's Hazel?
She was there. She was in a lot of episodes.
But she was there for a while.
She was there for a really long time.
Where did she go?
You go. You leave. What? Like, I need a conclusion.
Yeah. It's like...
You saw everyone else, like...
Go to college.
Right, like Paige.
In that class.
Yeah, you see what happens. No Degrassi College.
Goes Hollywood. Nothing. She wasn't in the movie. If I was her, I would be pissed.
Me too. You're with Drizzy, and you screwed him up. And you tossed pain at him.
And you made such a bad choice.
Yeah, you made a really bad choice.
If you would have stayed with Drizzy, you might have survived.
Right.
There's Jane.
Right.
Where did she go? Like, she was in...
Degrassi Takes Manhattan. Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, like, you see her be like, oh, I'm happy for you, Spinner, that you're marrying Emma. You get a happy ending? No.
Like, Jane was, like, pretty significant.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was so out of left field to be like, Spinner and what are you talking about?
What?
Did they ever date?
No. Like, they were so not...
Just nothing. Like, what? Like, it's like, no sense.
No sense at all.
I wouldn't mind to see what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Is the marriage working out? What's going on? To Jane. What, like, poor girl, what happened?
I'd like to see a happy ending for her.
Remember that time Jane was having a thing with Declan?
I do.
It's not gonna happen.
No,
but
it
could.
She doesn't get. She's in the Bermuda Triangle.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Bye, Jane. And we have Kelly.
I loved Kelly. He was so cute.
They're all like,
he's like, I'm Kelly, the guy, the hot guy that's gonna live with you.
And then, of course, Emma.
That's gonna be for another video. What I have to say about Emma.
Emma was the cross bridge between the Degrassi. Everything can be traced back to Emma because she's the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
What came first, the chicken or the Emma? It's Emma.
Exactly. Oh, that's a story for another man. But
Back
yeah,
to the Bermuda Triangle.
like Callie left. Remember? Emma
She
went
was
cray-cray
lying to her
again.
parents about like failing out of college. Of course, all the smart kids fail out of college in Degrassi, apparently.
All the smart kids are failing out of college in our class too.
Let's not talk about it. But Kelly,
Oh,
where did you go?
Yeah. Okay. That's all.
Contract was up. I don't know. Like,
yeah, who knows? Darcy.
I mean, she went to
She's-
Kenya.
Forever.
And the funniest part of it, the fact that they still talk about Darcy all the time is... Because, like, of course Holly J talked about Heather Sinclair, like, back in the day.
Right.
But, like, they are still talking about Darcy. And Shanae Grimes is not coming back.
No. She's on 9021 New.
Like, don't harp on it.
No.
Just let it go.
Just be like, she's in Africa.
Forever.
Forever.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then Sean.
Okay, what happens if Sean comes back from the war and he's like, Emma,
Getting back to the issue that everything is Emma's fault.
This is totally Emma's fault.
Okay. While Sean was gone for like
8 years.
like a million years of forever, she starts dating Peter. They seem pretty like consistent, and then all of a sudden Sean comes back and she's like, oh. And then she left Sean again. We're good together.
Oh,
and I was
yeah,
like, great, I'm glad. I hope they get married. Maybe they'll continue on the show.
Right.
He leaves to go to war. You're just giving up on him? Even though he was like your first childhood love?
It was so cute.
What's wrong with you, Emma?
It's because it's her fault.
What's wrong with you?
You know what? Bermuda Triangle. Emma is in charge of it, and she's like, come, my
They have
minion.
flags with her face on it.
She
It's
married
just
Spinner.
out of character for Emma Nelson to not wait for him. And then she goes and has a one-night stand with Spinner, and then they get married?
Yeah,
What?
No.
No. And then last but not least, we have Terry.
Like, literally, there is no explanation that was ever given on the show
Nothing.
that I can remember that explains what happened to Terry.
Nothing. She was dating Rick. He put her in a coma. Right.
And he comes up to Paige, and, like, Paige and him are arguing, and he's like, how is Terry? And then she's like, and, like, she starts crying. Like, how is Terry? Please, no, tell us. We want to know. How is Terry?
We know nothing.
We don't know how she is. I've read transfer to an all-girls school or something, and I was
that
like...
sounds familiar.
Yeah? Who?
Allie!
Oh, true,
But that's
yeah.
two totally different stories.
Yeah, totally different. She was there.
And
She was
she's
there for a
gone.
while.
Yeah.
And then...
They never had another girl like Terry.
No,
Never.
I really liked Terry, but I would have loved to see her have an ending. I would have loved to see a Terry ending.
What do you guys think? Gone.
Yeah.
And we don't know where they went
Do
or
you-
why they went.
Do you know where they went? If any of you have any clue where any of these characters have gone, maybe where we forgot. If you know where they are, leave us a response or
Let
a
us
video,
know.
something.
The only character that ever had a real ending was JT. That's only because he died.
Yeah, so in order to have an ending on the show, you must die or get married. Everybody's ultimate ending is either death
you have
or
to die.
Vegas marriage.
That's it. You have to get married or you have to die.
So, Claire, have a Vegas wedding
Well,
when it's over.
I really feel like they could potentially get married and
I would love that.
be on the show.
That'd be great.
There's so many possibilities.
For all you characters on Degrassi, if you feel like your days are numbered, either kill yourself off or this wedding with another
Do
character.
not slip into the triangle.
No, it's sucking you all in. I can feel some of you already going like this. Don't let it happen.
Don't.
We love you all.
We care about you. And
You guys are great.
don't want to see you disappear.
No.
Miss you.
We hope one day you will all have a safe return.
We hope your stories survive, and we hope to find out where you went.
Yes.
Because right now, all we can say is that you're stuck in the triangle, and Emma Nelson is just...
Is controlling you all. Miriam,
Do you
whoever
know?
you are, please let them go.
Let us have them back.
We just want an ending. Then you can have one.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah. If we're forgetting a character that is lost in the Bermuda Triangle, we'd love to represent them.
We think we got all of them.
Yeah, we
And
went through.
We even mentioned characters who, like, kind of had endings, but we weren't satisfied with them.
Mhm.
So, if you're not satisfied, or you think you know where these characters might be, tell us.
Yeah, we'd love to know.
So, alright.
That be it.
Signing off.
Yeah.